for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the entrance of the bride? I'm going to stop them at the second row so she can exchange kisses with mom and dad. Please be seated.
It's supposed to be white lines, and that's not none. Correct.
Now, before we start, I just want you to look into each other's eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the floor. And know that the moment has come. And it's going to be great. Congratulations to you both. God bless you both.
Good evening.
Hello.
My name is Mark Giller. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for your patience. We've had an exciting afternoon. But most importantly, we're here. And our bride and groom are here. And their friends and families are here. And we're all healthy and safe, and that's what's important. So, indeed, welcome. We're here on this very special summer evening to share this seminal moment with John and Stacey as they pledge their love and solidify their commitment to one another, setting forth on the next great chapter in their journey together as husband and wife. You can hold hands, but you're getting it. This commitment makes it known that you promise to hold each other in your hearts just as you do in your arms, that you intend to share your dreams, delight in your joys, comfort one another in sorrows, confide, counsel, adore, and honor one another from this day forward. Here and now, the two of you are commemorating the course of your love for one another, as well as the joining of your lives, your life stories, your families into one family united by love. The strong moral compass, the understanding and the mutual respect that Stacey and John both bring to their marriage have their roots in the understanding, the guidance, and the love that they have been shown throughout their lives. And to that, a special thank you to the parents of our bride and groom, Randy and Tad, Sheila and John. You have been a great source of support to these two fine people, giving them inspiration and love. You've had a most positive influence in their lives. And so on behalf of the bride and groom, thank you to the parents. And for their patience this afternoon, how about a round of applause for our parents? By the way, congratulations are also in order for the parents of our bride and groom. I'm told that the four of them, well, two sets, not four together, but two sets, have had long and successful marriages. So once again, congratulations. I would also like to acknowledge John's grandmother, Rosemary, Stacey's grandparents, Gertrude and Norman, who are unable to be with us today, but certainly are in our thoughts and in our hearts. An important note to all of you, dear friends and family of the bride and groom. As they cross this threshold in their lives, you are present, all of you, not just as witnesses to this life-changing event, but also as trusted guardians, providing support and comfort for these two people who lovingly chose to have you here with them at this most important moment in their lives and felt that your presence was essential. For myself, having gotten to know these two lovely people over time as we prepared for tonight's celebration, I want you to know that I stand here with admiration, affection, and respect for you both. So thank the two of you for having me here at this most intimate moment in your lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
When John, Stacey, and I first began talking about their ceremony of marriage, they spoke with enthusiasm. No surprise there, of course. I guess many of you have experienced them speaking with enthusiasm at many times in your lives. These are two individuals coming together as equals, two halves of the same whole, evenly matched. Your core values and your priorities are in sync. Open and honest communication, integrity, a powerful connection to loved ones, treating everyone with respect and kindness, working towards career success, doing meaningful work that benefits others, and of course, lifelong learning. These and more demonstrate that you are perfect for one another. The strength that you get from each other is given freely and reciprocated joyfully in your partnership. It's quite clear over time that you've grown as a couple, always sensitive to and supportive of each other's goals and aspirations, sharing one another's vision for the future. More than anything else, what we're here celebrating tonight is love. Love occurs organically, naturally, and when that happens, our greatest challenge is to allow the process to unfold without getting in its way. Being excellent communicators, and I've come to learn that they are excellent communicators, over time you've learned a lot about each other and about yourselves, each embracing the other in this partnership, continuing over the course of time to grow and learn from your differences as well as your similarities. You see, I find, perhaps as you might, that our cultural, our religious, our political, our personal differences are minute as compared to what we all have in common. Our many shared values and our needs provide a bridge to our individual sensibilities. It's our humanity that binds us all. We all want to be loved. We all want to be part of a community, to feel that we're respected for the talents and the interests that we imbibe, to feel connected to that very special someone. And so by incorporating threads from both of your histories and traditions into your marriage, you're strengthening a bridge and setting a course for your life together. They get along very well, we know that. And there's a sense of missing one another when they're apart. So perhaps it's that random text message during the day saying hi, an unexpected gift, or simply a hug and a kiss. I suspect that all of you may know their story, but I think it's worth recounting. Our couple of honor originally met in 2002 in their freshman year at Westfield High School. Ooh, Westfield. How many graduates from Westfield? Wow. Well, this is your reunion. This is it. They were in the same circle of friends, but they were not dating at that time. John appreciated Stacey's sense of humor and overall go-with-the-flow mentality, which worked out very well today. Stacey initially noticed how much fun John is, and he is a lot of fun. In Stacey's own words, and I quote, "Going through each day with more energy and excitement than most people experience in a month." They remained close friends after high school and throughout college. They dated, and then in August 2012, John asked Stacey to dinner at Il Gabbiano. How many have been to Il Gabbiano? Not so many. That evening, I'm told, a gentleman came up to John and said, "If you're not married to that woman, you should marry her." Obviously, he took that to heart. They continued dating. Then John invited Stacey to his sister's graduation party. The families, of course, had become well acquainted. Where's your sister?
Back there.
There you go. Thinking ahead and getting ready to propose to Stacey, John purchased a ring with the help of both their moms, John's sister Victoria, and Danielle, our maid of honor. Late in December 2015, they were about to go on a cruise. And during that cruise, he planned to propose. Then he realized that he'd have to pack and Stacey might see the ring. So John told Stacey that he'd cook her dinner. When she arrived for the dinner, he told her he hadn't gotten all the items he needed to cook the dinner and asked her to go shopping for those items. Wow. Stacey was, in John's own words, pissed. When she arrived from shopping, there were candles lit, music playing. Ed Sheeran, by the way, very romantic. John gave Stacey a card, ostensibly a Christmas card, because it was December 23rd. As she read the card that said, in quotes, "Will you marry me?" he was on one knee, kneeling in front of her. How very romantic. So the rest, as they say, is history, and here we are celebrating. Again, it will come as no surprise to all of you who know these dear people so well, that their interests are diverse. Exploring the world, traveling to new cities and countries, trying new restaurants and a wide variety of cuisines, cooking for each other at home, watching movies, attending theater, going on hikes, etc. Summers in Long Beach Island. While you both are hard workers and strive for success in all you do, you also laugh together. And you balance life by remembering not to take yourselves too very seriously, remembering to have fun with one another. And you do have fun. Spending time with family and friends, this is something that, of course, is very important to the two of you. Perhaps most importantly, in time, you look forward to starting a family of your own, sharing your values, your intellectual curiosities, of course, your love. As an expression of their loving connection to family and tradition, I would ask that the mothers and fathers of our bride and groom come up now to participate in a wine blessing. So if you would, please come up now. I'm just going to ask that you just give a little this way so everybody can see. Sure.
See our sad ones that.
So if you would come over here. Very good. Actually, you can come this house.
That's okay.
Figure it. And you over here. Very good. Just give me just an inch. Thank you. Okay, here we are. To represent the blending of the families, I would ask that each of the parents pour some wine from the carafe that's on our altar table into the glass that our bride and groom will be sharing. And this demonstrates that this is more than just the bride and groom coming together, but really the tying of the hands of the family. So if you would, starting with the moms. Just a little bit. Please.
Stacey likes wine.
So we're cool. Sheila, can you take
Very
a
good.
bottle off the table? Or can you have Mark take it off the table? Thank you.
There's a deposit on that. Jill, consider Jill. This cup of wine is symbolic of the cup of life. What is in that?
I don't know. I asked for white wine.
Household.
I did.
That's
I asked
not
for white.
white
That's not
wine.
white.
Wow.
First color.
Straight
We're
glass
going to
of
pretend that this is wine. It does smell like scotch.
Okay. Not
As
white
you-
wine.
This is a sacred ritual.
A little concerned.
We acknowledge the unity of all within the source of creation as we acknowledge this fruit of the wine, symbol of our rejoicing.
Just, oh, you guys don't drink it? Oh, sorry.
As you share this cup of whatever this is, you promise to share all that the future may bring. As you drink from this cup, so may you draw contentment, happiness, and comfort from your own cup of life.
That's actually hilarious.
You don't really have to drink.
I'm like really concerned about it.
Oh, you gotta drink it.
Talk about commitment, right?
And so I invite you to take 2 sips each, so your life together will be twice blessed.
Six.
Oh,
This was
I have no idea what that is.
Take 2, Stacey.
Oh, do I have to?
as long as it touches your lips.
All right, we're good. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't know what that is. He's gonna tell us. What is it?
It's not hard liquor. I think it's a twisted tea.
2 sips. Moms and dads, would you please exchange hugs and kisses with our bride and groom, and thank you for coming out.
Love you guys.
Not going to plan.
As I said to our bride and groom earlier when we were starting to come indoors, tomorrow they'll have lots of stories to tell. That's what's important because it's fun.
No hands.
John and Stacey, in marrying one another, you've chosen well. Marriage is not just something said and done, but rather a powerful commitment whose promise is fulfilled over time. Therefore, your marriage is an occasion of great joy and great responsibility. The validation of wedding promises is a powerful encounter, and not to be taken lightly. The moment you're joined in matrimony is brief, but its impact on your lives and the lives of your loved ones truly does take a lifetime. Our bride and groom have lovingly and carefully elected to write vows to one another. They're going to share those with each other and with all of us as their witnesses.
Of course. Oh, good. Okay, great.
There you go, my dear. It's on the front and the back.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, I was about to make this work. Okay. John, I am so grateful to have you in my life because you make every day better. You have always been my friend, but over time, you've become my other half and the love of my life. You understand me better than anyone else ever has. You love and accept every part of who I am. You challenge me in new ways all the time, and you've made our life together truly an adventure. You never settle for routine. You have revived my love for hiking, biking, and dancing like nobody's looking. Trying new things, whether it's food, activities, or sports, invigorates you, and you never say no. Unless it's gefilte fish, you still won't try that, but I'm working on it. You don't care what others think. You do what makes you happy, and you always invite me to join you on the ride. You consistently support me in everything that I do, and wish only for me to be me. No matter how many late nights at school or at work, no matter how many full weekend days I spend in our apartment writing papers, you simply smile and tell me how proud you are of me. You have never once wavered in your support of my goals, even though they often take time away from time spent together. I would never be where I am if it were not for the endless love and support that you have provided. I'm so proud of you for all of the things that you have accomplished and for all of the future accomplishments that I know you will have. Your intelligence, compassion for others, and sense of adventure never cease to amaze me. I look forward to every moment I spend with you, and I cannot wait to spend a million more. I could not be more excited to continue our lives as husband and wife. In the many years to come, I promise to never underestimate the importance of compromise and understanding. I promise to remain open to new ideas and adventures with you. I promise to never sleep on my side of the bed. I promise to never give you a hard time about spending time with your boys, because I know how much friendships mean to you. Within reason, there are 14 of you. I promise to never take for granted the excitement and joy that you find in everyday life, and to always smile when I come home and find you dancing alone in the kitchen. I promise to love you forever. You are unapologetically you every single day, and I am so thankful for that. I would not have it any other way, and I love you.
Well done.
Thank you.
You go, my friend. It's on both sides.
A little choked up over here. Stacey Elise. It was almost 5 years ago that we went on our first date at Il Gabbiano when that old man in the restaurant told me that if I hadn't married you yet, I better do so quickly. Who knew that we'd end up taking his advice and that we'd be standing here together today? I think he'd be happy to know that he was featured in this wedding ceremony. The last 5 years have come with a lot of firsts for both of us. First time living with a girlfriend/boyfriend, first engagement, first move across the country, and now our first and only time standing here today. And I wouldn't have wanted to spend the journey with anyone other than you. I said this in the video for your bridal shower, and I'll say it again now as we stand here. The day that I knew that you were the girl I was going to marry was the day that I saw just how capable you were of making anything happen. On top of being an overtly caring, considerate, compassionate, and overall amazing person, you showed me that no obstacle or barrier stands in your way. The way that you took on a dream of mine, move out west, and paired it with a dream of your own was nothing short of amazing. I was someone who needed a girl to take on the world with me, to defy some of the norms, to take risks with me, to live her best life with me, and you're that girl for me.
Stand more in the back.
Whoops. It felt like a good ending.
You wrote it.
So to keep up with some level of tradition, here are a few promises that I made to you as your husband. Although I can assure you there will be many more along the way. I promise to always love you. I promise to support you as you pursue your dreams. I promise to share in your joys and comfort you in sorrows. I promise to be responsible in our finances, but not let money rule our lives. I promise to be faithful to you now and forever. Finally, I promise never to forget this moment. Stacey Elise, I love you with all my heart, and I thank you for loving me as well. You're the girl who I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, nicely done, both of you. Whenever couples write their own vows, I always think to myself that one has to first take their thoughts and their emotions and transmute them into words, and then to share them in a room filled with hundreds of people. I think that takes a lot of courage. So I would say our bride will deserve a round of applause. Well deserved. Having shared those heartfelt expressions to one another, I'm going to read you a statement. I ask that you consider it carefully and then respond by saying, I do. John, do you declare your deepest desire to spend your days and years together? Do you promise your love, your friendship, your strength, and your fidelity to Stacey? Do you intend to stand by her side as her devoted partner today and for all of your tomorrows? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
And Stacey, do you declare your deepest desire to spend your days and years together? Do you promise your love, your friendship, your strength, and your fidelity to John? Do you intend to stand by his side as his devoted partner today and for all of your tomorrows? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Through your marriage, you do not leave your histories behind you, but rather form a new entity, a family, that will broaden both your roots as well as your horizons. May I have the rings, please?
Put the ring on now. Thank you. I'm going to come in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. If you would, please put out an open hand.
Me as well?
Yes. All right. Please cover it with the other hand. And to yourselves, a quiet moment. A thought, a prayer, a wish. You bless these rings that you'll be putting on your partner's hand that will remain there for the rest of your lives. Take a quiet moment. Okay. Now I'm just going to ask that you project a little here, no microphone. John, as you place the ring on Stacey's hand, I'll ask that you repeat after me.
Where's it going here?
I, John,
I, John,
give this ring
give this ring
to you, Stacey,
to you, Stacey,
along with my promise
along with my promise
to always surround you
to always surround you
with my deepest friendship
with my deepest friendship
and my never-ending love.
and my never-ending love.
And Stacey, as you place the ring on John's hand, I'll ask that you repeat after me. I, Stacey,
I, Stacey,
give this ring
give this ring
to you, John,
to you, John,
along with my promise
along with my promise
to always surround you
to always surround you
with my deepest friendship
with my deepest friendship
and my never-ending love.
and my never-ending love.
Please continue to hold hands.
Let all of us present this evening extend our loving and caring intentions for our bride and groom to assist them on their way. At this time in their ceremony, John and Stacey have asked that we take a moment in the midst of celebration to acknowledge the memory of all those dear ones whose physical presence is heartily missed, remaining close, however, in thought and in heart. Most particularly, John's grandfather, Joseph, John's grandparents, Camille and Anthony, Stacey's grandparents, Reba and Saul. Thank you. Stacey and John, this has been a journey that I have enjoyed taking with you from the first time we met up until this very moment. Truly an honor for me. And to that, I would like to add my special wish for the two of you, and it is this. As time evolves, take nothing for granted. Appreciate each other's unique contribution to this partnership that you have created. Continue to communicate in ways that enhance what you have in common. Be respectful and tolerant of your differences. Use your sense of humor and your playful spirit to always enliven this wonderful relationship. Act with compassion to those less fortunate and with responsibility to the communities in which you become a part. Be generous in giving with each other. Utilize your intelligence, your creativity, and your drive to live full lives. And work together to make this world just a little bit better than it was when you entered it. This is the way to honor this beautiful union. Now allow me to explain to your guests that as we approach the conclusion of this ceremony, there are going to be 2 kisses. One after the proclamation of marriage, and one after a final ritual. And so, John and Stacey, having shared solemn vows and exchanged rings as a symbol of your devotion to one another, in the presence of your beloved, and in the company of your dearest family and friends, in accordance with the powers and authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, it is my honor and privilege to announce that your marriage is formally sealed and that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations to you both. And your family
That was a small one?
There's a big one now. Sorry, that was a big one.
That was a big yes. To mark the conclusion of this ceremony of marriage, John will be stepping on a glass, followed by an even bigger kiss, I suppose. This is an ancient practice and a symbolic ritual that has many interpretations. One interpretation suggests that this ritual allows our bride and groom to acknowledge the powerful impact that their decision to marry has had and will continue to have on their lives and the lives of their loved ones. It's customary to shout out your congratulations when the glass is broken, as this act is intended to bring good luck to the bride and groom as they step into their new roles in marriage.
Don't do anything yet. We're gonna count to 1, 2, 3, and then you step 1, 2, 3, step. Sure.
This is the audience participation part of our program. We're having fun, right?
Yes.
I will invite you all to count to 3 with me. Afterwards, John is going to step on the glass, and we're all going to shout out our congratulations and mazel tov. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go. Ready?
Yep.
1,
1, 2, 3.